resistance. This is the easiest way to draw support and resistance. Support, which is also known as a demand zone in this case, and resistance. Now, how do you draw a support and resistance zone? Very simple. Now let's look at this. What is a swing high? What is a swing low? Now we are over here. Let's start from somewhere here so we don't do low. Using the path tool, we are drawing out our highs and lows. So as usual, the trend changed over here, and then we started higher high, higher low, good high again, came back down, good high, and let's leave it here. Right. Now what is a swing? A swing is the high and low, right? Just drawing this entire section, something like this. This is a swing, and also known as an impulse move. And this is what we call the correction. And then we have the impulse move again. That's the side, also known as the path of least resistance, since we are moving up. So if you can identify a swing, you can draw your support and resistance. And what do we say support is? Now we are saying support is a price level where market tends to stop falling and bounce off upward. So this region over here is a support zone. Why? Because there are more buy orders over here. Price tend upwards over here. So this is an area where there are more buyers than sellers. Hence, price tends to move up. There's a support zone. And where the price start coming down, that is what we call resistance. And the opposite is resistance, where price move down, where price moves down. As a price level where the market tends to stop rising and fall downwards. So this is resistance. Okay, let me clear off my structure, my skeleton. So you realize that this is where market pushed up, and then it's called what? Support. This whole zone. Remember, support is not a price point, it's a zone, it's an area. And this is another place where price pushed down. This zone again is also what? Another support zone. So if you can draw your swing high and then your swing low, most likely you can draw support and resistance areas. And this is one of the easiest ways to trade support and resistance areas. Now, one key thing that you should know is that most of the time, resistance areas such as this. So resistance areas such as this side, when price, why is it a resistance area? Because it pushes market down. It's a turning point in the market where price moves down. Resistance areas often, keyword here is often, become support, just like this. Zones. And this is what we call role reversal. So this is one of the easiest ways to identify support and resistance areas. Other ways include areas where price has reversed multiple times, psychological round numbers like 1.1000, 1.3500, those kind of numbers, and then consolidation zones. But this is the easiest, most practical way to draw support and resistance.